get this filter back on because it is pretty freaking divine. And I haven't played with filters on Instagram for ages, so I'm totally picking that up. I hope you are well. I will do this again. Just had a bit of a mumble tumble. Literally was on the wrong channel, on my German channel, speaking English and all that sort of jazz. So serious hashtag first world problems. Hey darling, hope you are well. Sending you much love. And of course, if you're tuning in, this is the Boss Queen morning show because hey, A, it is morning somewhere in the world, and B, this is your soul abundance channel, which is so cool because Instagram literally has the matching theme. So whenever you're tuned in here, trust that you are fully surrounded, guided, protected by the universe. You're getting nothing but truth, wisdoms, creative inspiration, downloads, and of course a gentle kick up the ass so that you can obviously create your own queendom according to your own rules. So anything to do with money, manifestation, mindset, and of course marketing, because I believe it's exactly when you blend that badassery and the spirituality, the masculine with the feminine soul essence, and really tap into the absolute abundance inside of you, the queen, the soul abundance queen that's already inside of you. You get to create some serious shit hot magic into this world. And today I want to talk about really quickly, very mindfully, because I'm about to host my first workshop, ladies. So Belinda, for everyone that is on the GC, I'm starting my first event now that I'm back on the coast. My soul activation circle. So it's kind of like a women's circle, so women only. Today we're going to talk about success being your birthright. We're going to have cool connection, communication, authenticity, vulnerability. I'm going to share some cool stuff, and then I'm going to actually take everybody through like a guided soul activation meditation. So cool. Seriously, so cool. I'm so excited. So that's going to happen every 2 weeks. So we're going to alternate days. So right now, today it's a Thursday. In 2 weeks, it's a Friday. Then 2 weeks later, it's a Thursday. 2 weeks later, it's a Friday. Always 7 o'clock in West Burleigh. So if you ever want to be there at the temple, let me know. I'll hook you up with some details. And so thanks for letting me get that out of the way. So I'm super excited about that. And I want to talk to you about planning your life and planning perhaps a little bit too much instead of actually living it. So for all the perfectionists out there, I love you, and it's great because you're having a perfect, a great what's going on here? What's happening here? Don't kick me out. Hello, stay here. So you have a perfect eye for detail. However, that was pretty freaky then. It nearly kicked me out. Kind of freaky, it kicked me out and went back in. So yes, perfectionism. Seriously, totally cool. I dig it. You have beautiful, beautiful things that probably are wonderful and magical. However, the downside of being a perfectionism is that you get into paralysis analysis, right? It's like, oh my God, you actually really don't get into the action part because you get stuck on the planning, right? Do you like that word, paralysis analysis? Hey darling, I reckon you are totally loving that word. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a fine eye for detail. There's nothing wrong for wanting to really go into the intricate parts of what could, should have, would have, what happened. However, I believe that when you get too stuck into trying to work out everything, you're actually going to really get stuck because you never really get into the momentum of the movement. And I believe that, first of all, you cannot actually create the perfect plan because, as they say, when plan A fails, there are still 25 letters in the alphabet. It's 26 letters, right? I've been trying to think about that before in my German life. I'm like, are there 26 or 27 letters? I'm having a full-on dumb moment, but that's cool. I'm owning it. Whatever. So plan A, not going to work out. There's going to be so many more other plans for you, because the thing is, you could never plan for everything because there's something, things that are outside of your comfort zone. Not comfort zone, so totally that too. But there are going to be things that are outside of your control. And so you cannot plan even for those. So even the best of the best who thinks they can plan the best of the best, seriously, you cannot foresee all the things that are outside of your comfort zone. Outside of your control. What's happening here? Mumbo jumbo. So my beautiful friends, my advice to you is stop planning your life away. Actually start living it. 26 letters. Thank you so much. I thought it was. I wasn't too sure. The good thing is that clarity comes from taking action, right? Like, I guess we want to plan because we're a little bit uncertain, we're a little bit unsure, and we're worried about the woulda, the coulda, you know, what could happen if X, Y, Z, etc. This, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, what if you just kind of trusted that you're always protected, you're always guided, you're always fully supported, and really anything you need to know will unveil itself at the perfect time. All you need to do is show up. All you need to do is just put that one foot in front of the other. That's all you have to do. And I know it takes a lot of faith, it takes a lot of trust, it takes a lot of surrendering, but I think that's kind of like the magic of the journey. Okay, so I'm not saying like scratch all your plans, because I have plans. Like, I have obviously a big vision, I have projects, I have like even, you know, a few structures in my business, and it's not all freaking chaotic. Like, there are structures, there are routines. So yes, you know, there are things that I'm planning to do, absolutely. But at the same time, remember, when you try to remove yourself from wanting to work everything out to the T, because you cannot plan everything. And if you want to be the best student or the best entrepreneur or the best businesswoman or the best mother or the best this, and you try to plan too much, you're just not actually leaving room for the flow. You're not leaving room for like the fullest expression of seeing what else is happening, because you kind of get then kind of in this kind of rut, and you go, well, you know, I've got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and here I'm going to do that, and here I'm going to do that. And I don't know if that actually works for a lot of people. I know it doesn't work for people like us, especially like the rebels, the rule breakers, the visionaries, the artists, the creatives, the leaders. No, I cannot operate like that. I cannot do the same thing. I can't even work in the same space for like a number of days. I need to like change that up as well, right? Because I don't like to be stuck in a rut. So the downside, as I said, if you're trying to over plan, is I believe you're really, really limiting yourself in terms of the possibility and the creativity and the inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And I think that you don't leave room to just go with the flow. And it also means that your blinkers are not actually open to see all the other possibilities, because you're so focused on, no, that's the plan, that's the way I'm going to do it. And it's like, but you know what? What if there was a better plan? What if like there were things that you didn't even consider that would make your life even easier and even more enjoyable, and actually bring you more results even faster with ease and grace? I ended up having a wisdom tooth taken out yesterday. Totally hadn't planned for that. No, taking time to rest as I have a week off next week with plans. Adapt, overcome, proceed. Absolutely. Poor babe. Poorly. That's I can actually say, I can see you going, yes, I'm so poorly. But I know that you are a tough cookie. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of fast healing vibes, so that next week you can go back to the plans. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Keep it brief, man. Keep it brief, but to the point. Get to think about it. Remember, stop planning your life away. You got to actually live it, right? You got to live. And remember that too much planning will actually remove, you know, better perhaps opportunities, resources, things that cannot come to you because you're so shut off. So it's good to have a plan. It's good to have an idea. It's good to have some guidance. But at the end of the day, stay open, be flexible, trust, right, that more clarity will come as you take the steps, knowing that at the end of the day, you always are at the perfect time, you know exactly where you need to be, and you will always be provided for, protected, guided, you know, all of that. You always are. So you can't actually fuck it up, really. Because even if you did, then you just give yourself permission to fail forward. How's that? All right. On that note, you rest up. I'm sending you lots of healing so that this poorly tooth heals up super fast. I'm sending you lots of love, a virtual hug. And of course, if you are still keen on wanting to know more in terms of making more money, I believe that there's a money, like a wealth conscious code, like a wealth code inside of every one of us. And my program, Money Queen, is going to help you to unlock and uncover that wealth code so we can up-level you and you can rise into your own wealth consciousness. Super cool, super unique program, really blending all of the modalities, all of the experience, all the transformation, all the results, everything that I've literally created over the past 6 years since I've started this venture. Because this year is actually the 6th year that 6 years ago, I walked out of my job and started a part-time online business. Just part-time, because I still did some boot camps and ran some courses. But either way, so 6 years of experience when it comes to money. We're talking about mindset, NLP. We're talking about recoding. We're talking about activation. We're talking about healing. We're talking about really a little bit of strategy, how to manage and track your wealth. And honestly, it's going to be next level. It's going to be freaking phenomenal. I'm super pumped about this program. It's super, super close to my heart. So if you want to know, let me know. Hashtag Money Queen. Send me a message, or like I said, comment with hashtag Money Queen, and I will send you a quick video, 3.5 minutes, and you can see if it's in alignment. And if you go, hell yeah, or not. And either way, it's totally fine. It's totally cool. I love you anyway. But obviously, I would love to, work with you. Duh, goes without saying. Because, I'm here to create massive, massive, massive ripples and shifts in consciousness. And therefore, have more people have more money. Because why not? Anyway, that's it. Much love to everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, absolutely, time for you to summon soul success on your own terms, because at the end of the day, permission to be, do, and have it all already granted. Much love.